Hey Aries, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so we take what works and we leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. And if I don't catch your wavelength or storyline on this particular reading, go check your other major placements. Major placements are Sun, Moon, Rising, and often Venus is considered a major placement also. We're going to start with these Botanical inspiration cards for a vibe, and then we're going to move on to a regular, more traditional tarot spread. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, you could. That'd be cool. If you haven't done it already. If you've done it already and you hit it again, then you'll unsubscribe. So don't do it twice. Just do it once. What do we got here? Oh, I like this. And I'm messing with my lighting right now. So just trying to hit that sweet spot, because as winter comes, I'm going to be losing light here. And I can't just, yeah. Anyway, scheduling issues and all that. So yeah, I'm working on it. Anyway, so we have Red Rose, hidden secrets. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Buddha. Love that. Hidden secrets. The red rose. Who knew that's what a red rose meant to Victorians? Hidden secrets. I would have thought like passion, love. But no, hidden secrets. Okay. All right, Aries. Well, Aries, didn't you get that secret card for many, many readings from the Oracle of Mystical Moments deck? Yes, I believe you did, Aries. I believe you did. So truth might be coming out here. We might just be dealing with the pressure of holding a secret. For me, that's a lot of pressure. Well, other people's secrets are fine. My own secrets, hard for me to keep. All right, Aries. Is your past, your present, your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. 2 5s and 2 8s. That's interesting. Cups and Swords. All right. So in your recent past, you have this 4 of Cups. An offer has been made and an offer has been refused. So that's what we know about this. Who are you? Are you the one making this offer? Are you the one refusing this offer? Are you the one, if the person refusing the offer has already had too much, already has plenty, they don't need whatever you're selling, they don't need it, and in fact they're a little bit pissy about it. Or if you're making, this 4 of Cups, especially in this deck, keeps looking to me like a cycle that gets stopped. Like this person offers the cup, you take the cup, offers the cup, you take the cup. You never like what's in the cup. So I feel like this 4 of Cups is refusing the cup, but it almost seems sometimes to me that the 4 of Cups in this deck reads like stopping a cycle, like it's the Lucy and Charlie Brown cycle with the football, and here, I'm going to let you kick the football. Never, ever, ever lets you kick the football. Lucy never lets Charlie Brown. Even to this day, I can read that comic and think, yes, this time, finally, Charlie Brown's going to kick the football. But no, Lucy always takes it away. So in some ways, this looks like a cycle being broken to me, because this cup has been offered many times. You take it. It's never what you wanted. So this time somebody's stopping it. One of you is like, or in the recent past, one of you has been like, no, this is enough of this cycle. I don't really need this cycle anymore. I don't really need to accept this cup anymore. I already know what's in it. I do not want it. I do not like it. So it could be that like this has happened multiple times and someone here is just stopping. It could just be that someone's got too much on their plate. They're not able to accept the new offer. Could also be that they don't really see it as an offer, right? Because they have already got enough. So if you've already got plenty going on and you've already got too much going on, an offer doesn't look like an offer. It looks like an obligation. And this person's like, no more obligations. I'm done with accepting new obligations into my life. So there may have been a cycle that got broken, or some sort of offer has been refused. It wasn't really perceived as an offer. I mean, and that's one of the keys about following our hearts, is that when an offer comes in, it needs to feel like an offer. It needs to feel like an opportunity. And if it does not feel like an opportunity, if it feels like an obligation, that's a really good something to pay attention to there. And then in your current situation, we have this Eight of Cups. So we have your intuition out here, loud and clear as the moon, and we have this sense of dissatisfaction. We're not happy with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups looks like a lot. It should be a lot. But there's more. You're being called forward to do something. Your intuition is telling you there's more out there. There's more to be done. There's more to be experienced. There's more ahead of you, and it's just being called forward in search of something. Now, we have other cards that are called forward into the unknown, always, as we are always going into the unknown. But it's because the known is painful. Now, this Eight of Cups isn't necessarily that the known is painful. It's just that the known looks like it's enough and it's just not. There's something unsatisfying here, or there's something that's just not quite enough, which is interesting because someone's been trying to offer you a cup, but that's not the cup you want. You want to go find your own cup. This Four of Cups that's being offered, this fourth cup, isn't satisfying. Look at, oh my gosh, you are just not satisfied with any of these cups. These 3 cups you already had, don't like those. This fourth cup being offered, don't like that. These 8 cups you have, don't like that. There's something more here, and you keep having this experience of you don't like where you're at emotionally and you want to go someplace else. And you're starting to get a really clear idea. In the past, it was just like, all I know is I don't want this. That's all I know, is I don't like what this is. I don't like it and I don't want it. I don't know. And then now you're taking steps to find more emotional satisfaction, more emotional health, more emotional well-being, something that feels better and more fulfilling, and it's out there, and you're gonna track it down. It's not being offered to you. What's being offered to you isn't satisfying, isn't what you want. It's just not. And maybe it was, and you took it a couple times and you're like, no, this isn't what I want at all. And so now you're not accepting offers. You're going in search of something. It's not going to get handed to you. You have realized that this isn't what it is that you want, will not be being handed to you, but you have to go out and find it, and you have to take action. And you're not 100% sure where you're going to find it, but you're going to go looking for it. That's the one thing you're sure about, is that it's not here. This has been very dissatisfying. Yeah, with this Eight of Cups here, it seems clear that you're the one that's dissatisfied. You're breaking a cycle. You don't want this anymore. You don't want this to keep going anymore. And you're going to move forward, and you're going to move on to something else because you know that this isn't working for you. And it's just not satisfying, and you don't want it anymore. So you're moving on. Could have said that with the Six of Swords, but the Six of Swords has like a real pain component to it, and this has just a dissatisfaction component to it. Just not what I wanted. This isn't the life I want. This life doesn't look like an opportunity to me. This situation doesn't look like fun to me. It doesn't look like an opportunity to me. I want to go find something that's more exciting and more interesting to me. I want to be more satisfied with my life than I am right now. What you're worried about is Five of Swords. So, Five of Swords is between a rock and a hard place, having to make really tough decisions, having to choose you or choose peace. There's no easy way out of this, and that's what's on your mind, and that's what's worrying you, that there's no easy way out. There's no way that someone doesn't get hurt here. Are you going to be the one that gets hurt? Or are you going to be the one that does the hurting? That's basically the choice. Nobody wants that choice, but life is well known for offering us just that choice. Just these impossible situations where there's no easy way. There's no easy way. You can try to walk away from it, but I don't think you're going to be able to. You either get stolen from or you do the stealing. You know, there are just some situations where you're either the windshield or the bug, and that's what you're worried about right now. That's what's on your mind, and it's being the windshield or the bug. In order to pursue this Eight of Cups here, you want to move on, you want to go, but you're going to have to either kill yourself by staying, or not kill yourself, but either harm yourself by staying or harm somebody else by leaving. And that can be metaphorically or physically. You know, it looks like your intuition's really calling you out of a situation that's not satisfying to you. So do you go with your intuition, or do you stuff that down and accept these very unsatisfying Eight of Cups that you don't really want anymore? Or do you hurt somebody else? Because someone's going to be upset about you moving on from this Eight of Cups. Isn't Eight of Cups enough? Isn't this enough? And you're like, no, it's not. There's something else. There's something more. There's something else. And so it's very, very difficult decisions being made. And that's what you're worried about. If you follow your intuition and you move on to something, are you going to be leaving an employer in a lurch? Are you going to be hurting somebody here? Like, it's just really, really tough, this Five of Swords. It's really weighing on you. It's really on your mind right now. What's at issue here is this Five of Coins, but it's in the reverse. So Five of Coins in the upright is going to be feeling left out, like you don't have enough, like there's just not that right next to you is something with a lot of wealth and a lot of satisfaction. But this is, I mean, in this Five of Coins card, you were left out, but you do have a partner. And in the reverse, it's pretty much the same. There's somebody's getting left out. Something's getting left out here. There isn't enough. Maybe you're in the sanctuary, you're in the church, but it's not enough. So it's not like, it's like somebody's left out, but is somebody left out, or is somebody in and it's still not enough? Or is somebody, inside the sanctuary now, but even inside, that's not what you wanted. There's just a sense here of poverty and something's not enough, which we're already getting with this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups aren't enough. So that's what's at issue. Something's just not enough and you're feeling left out. And you could be you could be ending a period of not having enough and not wanting what you want. And that's not getting what you want, feeling left out. You could be ending that period. And that's somehow going to be creating conflict with somebody else. I mean, maybe it's distressing. Maybe this other person doesn't want to go inside the sanctuary with you, doesn't want to, or doesn't want to move on with you. Maybe somebody's being left out here. Maybe you're the one doing the leaving out. But there is a sense of just, this isn't what, look, we've got 3 cards basically about something not being what you want it to be, not be feeling good about it, not feeling like something doesn't feel like an opportunity, something isn't enough, something isn't enough. And that's the whole problem. Your intuition's starting to call you forward, but you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to screw people over. You don't want to harm anyone. You don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want to hurt yourself either. So how are you going to deal with this? Oh my goodness. And then we have the Eight of Swords in your environment. Your environment just looks like it's stuck. Something looks like it's stuck, but it's not. This is a hard card because it's saying that you can move forward. You can, but you don't feel like you can. You feel trapped. But look, I don't know if you can see this here. We've got a little bow on her bonds are actually, she's bound by a bow that could easily be pulled apart, easily torn apart. These swords aren't binding her. They only feel like it. You know, she might have bumped her foot against some of these swords. And she's just like, oh, see, I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. So your environment has you feeling trapped. You want to move forward. You don't want to cause problems though. And there's something in your environment that's making you feel stuck here with this Eight of Cups. Isn't letting you follow your intuition, isn't letting you move forward. You feel very stuck in a situation. There's something in your environment that has you feeling stuck. So that's the thing about feeling stuck. Is we're as stuck as we feel we are, right? We're as stuck as we feel we are. So it's our own mind that has us stuck, that has it looking like you can't move forward. It's just in your head. And that is a really difficult concept to see. And there's something in your environment that has you thinking that you can't move forward, that you can't move ahead, that you can't leave. You feel you're very unsatisfied with what you have, but you feel trapped and stuck and like you can't go forward. This is a trap of your mind. The only trap here is your own brain, and the way you're seeing a situation. Here's what you have to do. Here's your to-do list. It's be strong. Strength. Having patience, having strength, controlling yourself, controlling... there is a sense of holding back here where you want to move forward. But there could also be a sense of needing that strength to see. I mean, this takes a lot of strength to see that this is just an illusion, right? You have to be very strong. And you have to be very strong to make these Five of Swords decisions, and this Eight of Cups decision, and this Four of Cups decision. This decision to refuse an offer. This decision to move forward from what you have, and to be able to say to yourself, yeah, that isn't what I want. This decision to disrupt things, to choose yourself, to choose your own happiness. Or to choose, I mean, if you typically always choose your own happiness, this could be being called to choose to sacrifice for somebody else. Choosing to believe that you're not trapped, even though your mind's playing a trick on you. So that would all take a huge amount of strength. So you're being asked to be strong, and maybe even to be patient. I mean, all of this just makes me want to run away, though. When I'm looking at this Four of Cups, this Eight of Cups, this Five of Swords, this reverse Five of Coins, this is like Eight of Swords, it all makes me really want to run away. So, but this is asking for patience and strength. Almost an infinite amount of patience, it feels like. So, and then in your possible outcome is this Hermit card. This is striking out on your own. This is going within, finding your own inner light, making sure you're following that. We don't become St. Francis of Assisi by doing what's expected of us and by following the crowd and doing what everybody else does. We become St. Francis of Assisi, this hermit, by striking out on our own, listening only to our own heart, really getting in touch with what we want, listening to that and following that, going slow. This is like Eight of Cups. It's like this part of you that St. Francis of Assisi is calling to you. And this is where you need to go. You need to go into this energy, and you know that. But there's just so many barriers, both perceived and real, conflict, and the need to be strong. So you need to be strong, but this has a real like setting out on your own vibe. I mean, it's the Hermit. It's really getting in touch with your own North Star, which maybe you weren't. But your intuition, it's getting in touch with this thing, this moon here, really listening to it and moving forward with that energy of just, you know what? I don't like what's going on here. I'm heading out on my own. So, all right, Aries. It's a very sober reading. A lot of like not great cards. And then from our Kuan Yin Oracle, we're going to end it with this Kuan Yin Oracle card. Oh man, my lighting here. I love these cards. Love makes all things possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time. Oh my God, you guys. Take your time. That's strength here. Take your time. Commit to your inner journey. Your inner journey. And back here with don't give up. Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. So some unsettled energy here. Things really kind of up in the air, but don't give up. All things are possible. Take your time. Commit to your inner journey. That's a really beautiful way to end this reading. All right, Aries, I hope that that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your likes and your comments and your subscribes. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful week.